it seems it wasn't just Colin Kaepernick who has this sentiment towards Castro. Fidel Castro recently passed away a few days ago, on November 25th, and I saw on social media quite a lot of defense and apologetics for his regime and his history. And I think it's very telling that one of Fidel Castro's most famous speeches from 1953 is called "History Will Absolve Me." And the Green Party's nominee for President of the United States, Jill Stein, tweeted in response to the passing of Fidel Castro. She said, "Fidel Castro was a symbol of the struggle for justice in the shadow of empire." And she ended that tweet with saying presente in Spanish, which is kind of an homage saying, I'm here, I'm with you in support of Castro. What do you think about an American candidate for president saying that Fidel Castro is a symbol of the struggle for justice in the shadow of empire?
Yeah, stupid people are born every day into this world, and anyone who would have that opinion, by the way, she's not alone. As you know, Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, also tweeted very, I would say, positive things about Fidel. And Reverend Jesse Jackson here in the United States tweeted very positive things about Fidel. And all I have to say is, you know, those people loved Fidel and appreciated what Fidel did and stood for. Those people never lived a minute under a Fidel Castro regime. Never. And were they to have to live any time under a Fidel Castro, they would hate their lives as much as the Cuban people and a majority of the Cuban people who have lived the last 60 years under that regime and have decided that, you know, that great literacy rate that Colin Kaepernick was talking about and that great education system and the wonderful healthcare system,
which is questionable.
Their response to that great system and that great stuff that Fidel has put forward is to throw themselves into open waters of the Atlantic Ocean, shark-infested waters, and try to make it 90 miles to that quote-unquote empire that Jill Stein calls the United States, because they recognize that there is good and evil in the world, and the empire that she refers to is the good. And the hero that she refers to as Fidel is the evil.